Good morning, everyone. It's about 6:15 on Thursday morning, the 10th of April. Now, I'm just doing a quick video to let you know, and I'm driving along our main Devon Street East at the moment, so I'll try and catch some of the rough sleeping. We had a council meeting with all the businesses last night at the council. I don't think it went off too well. It wasn't very well organised. The reason being is we always hear that we need the right people around the table to talk about things. So who we didn't have there was the police and the retailers. They wanted the police there because the police aren't doing anything. Very disappointing. So the police weren't there representing them. The one organisation, they've got an area down there, and that's why people hang out, because they can get the food there. So we didn't have a representative from the retreat, and of course we didn't have a representative from iwi. So the three main people that we should be consulting with that can sort of offer wraparound services, none of them were there. It was only the mayor and the CEO. It's 6:15 in the morning, and the mall is open. I don't know why that's open all the time, so I'd like to find out that. I have asked the council and that it should be closed at night, but it seems to be open so early in the morning, and I don't know why. So second-hand information, they're saying that the police will up their game and they'll have routine, but I wanted to hear the police say that. I didn't want, because retailers are so sick and tired of our council saying, oh, we're working on it, but the very people that could be working on it weren't even there to tell us that. And that's what I've got a concern of. So we need more action here, and I really want the police. If the mayor has said the police are going to up their sort of enforcing of the bylaws, which is drinking in the streets and all that sort of thing, I want to see it, and I want to see it this week. If not, when? And the mayor couldn't give us that time frame. He just said, oh no, the police said they're working on it. I'm sick of this, they're working on it. We need action. So, and I guess I've been a councillor for 12 years. I have never seen our CBD retailers in honest, heartfelt strife. They were concerned. We've had retailers saying that they're in tears every morning before they go to work because they're afraid. One has been working there for 14 years. She loves her job, but she's thinking of quitting. We've already had some leave. I've put a post up of a business that they've closed down. These retailers a lot of them put their life savings into these businesses. Not only that, we've had landlords saying there's no way that they can rent out buildings now because no one knows when these people are going to be leaving. The other thing is the YMCA. There's two issues with these rough sleeping. One is the sleeping at night, and the other one is the loitering at day. So the YMCA is not going to fix the loitering at day, and that's the problem the retailers have. So we've spent all this money to fix only half the problem, but that half the problem is probably only 20% of the problem. So there's still 80% of the problem that we haven't got to fix. And the fact that we've got the mayor and the CEO saying, oh look, we'll work on it, I don't take that. I just take that with a grain of salt because we didn't hear it from the police. It's just a real pity that the police weren't there representing, saying that themselves. The place up the mall, so the retreat, they weren't there representing, saying, look, what can we do that's better? And the iwi, most of them are, the majority are, and that was confirmed at the meeting, the majority are Maori. And no one wants to be in that position. I do feel for them, but if that's the case, where's their wraparound services? Why aren't they? Where's our elected representatives? you know, that stick up for these people. Where were they? They weren't there. So, you know, it is a bit of a worry. So I'm just putting this out there that there is another meeting in 2 weeks, and we really need to figure out what we need to do, because this can't go on. The other good thing is they all said for the day they want, we should have an area that they can hang out rather than in town, and that was my idea right from the start, and I moved that as a motion. But unfortunately, only Max Bruff and myself voted yes for that. All the other councillors said, oh, no, we don't need to do that. But that's what the retailers want. So we need to look at that, and we need to come up with an area that they can hang out during the day, not our main street. We should not be having hammocks hung up in front of doorways. We should not be having tents on the main street, on the footpath. That's what it is. Last night, I just saw, or yesterday, there was a couch. So someone put a 3-seater couch. So they've now got a 3-seater couch sitting there. So yeah, we can't kick them out. They've got nowhere to go. But I think as a council, we should have an area that they can hang out rather than our CBD, which is affecting our business operators and affecting the look of our whole CBD. It's not a good look. So yeah, just letting you know, I'm not a person that wants to kick these people out. I'm a person that wants to put them in a better place, and I think we as council should be able to do that. But personally, the YMCA, yes, it's a fix to look after them, but it's not a fix to fix the real problem, which is you know, the hassle that the retailers have to put up during the day. So there's two sides to this. We're working on one side, but the second side is the most important thing, and there's no plan, there's only promises. So let's see what happens, and let's see if the police do their job. If the police do their job, that's great, because they're better than the wardens they've got there. The wardens can't do anything, and we pay them tens of thousands of dollars a month. I'd rather pay the police department tens of thousands of dollars a month, and they're effective. They've got the rights to arrest. There's no use paying someone if they haven't got the rights to arrest. So these people just get away with blue murder. Yeah. So anyway, that's my thought for the day. Like I say, it's now about 6:30, and I'll probably put this video together and put it out there tonight. Okay. Have a good day, everyone. I am going to.